So, what is the OPC UA for cutting tools companion standard?
The OPC for cutting tool companion specification is a new standard to combine all the machine manufacturers for grinding and also for measuring machines and also for technology to have an identical communication standard to communicate between the different types of machines.
And how does the standard improve communication between the tool and measurement machines?
In the past it was so that it had a lot of appropriate interfaces. So it was a lot of efforts which every company has to take to communicate between the measuring machines, the grinding machines, or eroding machines, laser machines, all type of machines to produce tools, cutting tools. And also that's an additional part to combine it together with software products. And there was a lot of effort for every participant of this production, I will say production family, to have these interfaces. And a lot of companies spent a lot of effort. And with this new companion specification, we had a common interface that everybody knows what the other part needs and what they have to talk about.
And how does the standard reduce the cost of interface programming?
So it reduces the costs immensely because there is no individual development needed on both sides, on the machine tool side, on the tool grinding side, and also on the measuring side. And when we think about a full automated system, what comes on the horizon or we already have in our portfolio, it optimizes the data transfer between every machine, and there is no a one-time effort in development.
How does the standard address the skills shortage in the industry?
So here comes the mentioned automated system in place. So imagine if you have low or high-skilled people, but you don't have them on the shop floor. So the high-skilled people should take care of setting up the machine, doing all the programming, setting up grinding machines and preparing the machines. And the rest of the system takes care of all the material handling, and the protocol takes care of the right data transfer, a unique data transfer, a reliable data transfer between the machines. And at the end, we can release high-skilled people from the shop floor and more focusing at the end on tool design.
And what challenges were encountered during the development of the standard?
The main challenges in the development of this unique standard is that there are a lot of companies are involved in this development. And sometimes there are, yes, some hints because they have their own ideas. And that was the biggest challenge to get a common sense how we shall do this. And that everybody, and also we as competitors, we are working on the same standard. And that's, I think that's the biggest advantage, that nobody says, no, I won't talk with the competitor. We're talking together with competitors. We are still competitors on the market, but we are improving and we're developing a standard who is useful for our customers. And it doesn't matter which customer it is, a customer of Anca, a customer of Walter, or anywhere who is also involved in this working group. So that's the biggest advantage, to get all these people onto one table and to talk for the success and for the improvement for the customers' needs.
How were existing standards integrated into the new companion standard?
So the new OPC UA for cutting tools includes the already known and well-known industry standard GDX, grinding data exchange, as a payload. So we use on one side OPC UA as the protocol, and the format itself is use the GDX standard. And the GNEX standard is already defined also with the same companies on one table, with the same challenges before. And yeah, we have already done the work. So let's combine it and let's go to the next step.
So, and can you explain how did the user feedback influence the process?
So our common customers, they need a standard because when you look on a production area, there's no homogeneous production area. It's absolutely normal that companies who are producing and manufacturing tools, they have a heterogeneous manufacturing area. Machines from different suppliers. But they have, the need is to have the same language. The same language that everybody knows what does the other partner need. And so we are creating this common language that everybody can work with this. And what also very important for the companion specification before, as Steffen said, for the GDX standard, it was only a few companies. And it was under some companies are controlled the system. And now we are creating a common standard based on umati. That means a lot of companies can work with this standard, and a standard is a standard when so much companies as possible can work with this standard. Doesn't matter if they are supplier for the tool manufacturers industry or if they are customers who use this standard. And that's very, very important that our customers, they have the benefit and they can work with it, and that will reduce the costs also on the side of the customers.
What efficiency gains and optimization opportunities does the new standard offer?
So in our case, when I speak for Anca, especially when it comes to compensation, when we get the results back using the OPC UA for cutting tools protocol and the format, we can provide a more efficient compensation on the tool grinding machines, and it's all calculated, and there is no operator needed at the end. So we can directly compensate the tool, and there is no need for an operator to do the decision, and we can provide reliable compensations and keep the quality of the tools, of the produced ground tools, very, very high using this new format.
To add one sentence to what Steffen already said, and in future we will see more and more automated production scenes. And so, and also in automated production, we have different partners. We have tool grinding machine from one supplier, we have measuring machine from other supplier, or even if the same company, it doesn't matter. And especially for automated production and automated processes, it's necessary that everybody speaks the same language, that they can understand, that they know what the other party needs, and so they can do the compensation for the setup process and also for the controlling process during the production to establish a stable production of tools.
What are the next steps for OPC UA for cutting tools companion standard?
We just had finished the companion specification for the communication. It's based now on OPC UA, and now we are creating in the next step to improve also the GDX standard also into an OPC UA and umati based standard, so that everybody has the same information, and we will improve the semantic. That means the content who is inside to transfer all the informations. And as Steffen said it before, in the last 10 or 15 years, there was a lot of work done already. And now we will check if there is everything okay, and we will improve it, and we will go forward. And if there are some mistakes in the past, we will clear them, and we will improve the standard and also improve this to the next kind of tool families. So, and one of the things which we are facing first is all this, the topic and issues about grinding wheels packages, because a lot of people can work with this, and we get really fast results, and everybody has a big benefit of this.
Yeah, so especially grinding wheels are the fundamental information to start a grinding process. And as Bernd said, we have now the end mills ready, we have now the drills ready, step tills, and also profile tools ready. And the next steps are the grinding wheels. I would say 80% of them are already defined. We have fret mills and taps on the roadmap, and there are much more coming in the next, I would say, months and not years.
Sounds very exciting. Thank you both for participating.